Turns out, the truth is that barnacle glue outperforms superglue. Barnacles, often overlooked as mere tide pool residents, are actually remarkable natural chemists. These small sea creatures produce an incredibly strong underwater adhesive that is made from a combination of complex protein polymers and calcium. What makes their glue so special is its ability to harden instantly in salt water, allowing barnacles to attach securely to various surfaces, including metal, rock, and shell. Remarkably, laboratory tests have demonstrated that barnacle glue can achieve a bonding strength of up to 14 MPa, which surpasses many conventional industrial adhesives. Unlike superglue, barnacle adhesive is eco-friendly and biodegradable, making it a safer choice for the environment. Its effectiveness, even in high-pressure, turbulent underwater conditions, is a testament to millions of years of evolutionary refinement. Scientists are now inspired by this natural adhesive, investigating its structure to create medical-grade sealants and innovative underwater construction adhesives. This fascinating example shows how nature continues to outperform human ingenuity with solutions that are not only effective, but also sustainable. How about a world championship in wife carrying? Every year in Finland, couples gear up for the unique and quirky wife carrying world championship, where husbands race through an obstacle course while carrying their wives on their backs. This fun event has its roots in old Finnish traditions and often draws participants from all over the globe, showcasing a blend of athleticism and humor. The challenge usually involves navigating through a series of hurdles, including water hazards and steep hills, all while trying to complete the course in the fastest time possible. Contestants can carry their wives in various styles, whether it's the classic piggyback hold or the more theatrical fireman's carry. To win, teams not only need speed, but also teamwork and balance. The grand prize often includes the wife's weight in beer, adding to the festive and jovial atmosphere. This event fosters a spirit of camaraderie and fun, making it a must-see spectacle for locals and tourists alike. So if you ever find yourself in Finland around this time, why not join in on the excitement? Uncover the mystery of China's year-end festival. Each year, millions of people in China come together to celebrate the vibrant and joyous event known as the Spring Festival, or Chinese New Year. This festival marks the end of the year in the lunar calendar and falls between late January and mid-February. Families gather to honor their ancestors, share delicious meals, and engage in lively activities like dragon dances and fireworks. These traditions are believed to bring good luck and usher in a prosperous new year. The festival is not just a time for celebration, it's also an opportunity for people to reflect on the past year and set intentions for the year ahead. Markets burst with color as red envelopes filled with money are exchanged as symbols of good fortune. So, are you ready to dive into this rich cultural experience? Join the conversation and share your thoughts. When it comes to exploring new ideas, engaging with others can make all the difference. By inviting viewers to share their thoughts or facts in the comments section, platforms create a vibrant community focused on learning together. This interaction doesn't just make content more enjoyable, it encourages curiosity and deeper understanding. People often discover fascinating insights they may never have considered on their own. Comments can transform a simple video or article into a lively exchange of knowledge, where questions spark discussions and different perspectives shine. This sense of community fosters a richer learning environment, encouraging individuals to dive deeper into subjects they might find intriguing. Embracing this shared enthusiasm not only enhances personal growth, but also helps break down the walls between experts and enthusiasts. So the next time you encounter an interesting fact, don't hesitate to jump into the comments section and see what others have to say or share your own discoveries. What new ideas can we uncover together? Can you imagine that rogue waves are real? These enormous waves, once dismissed as mere sea legends, can smash into vessels with terrifying heights of up to 100 feet. Rogue waves form when smaller waves combine and amplify, creating these unpredictable giants that can appear out of nowhere. Sailors have reported experiencing them as they navigate open waters, facing the wild surprise of a towering wall of water. Such waves pose a serious threat, causing significant damage to ships and endangering lives on board. One of the most fascinating aspects is their sudden appearance, often catching sailors and researchers off guard. Scientists are working hard to understand how these waves form and how to predict them better, aiming to improve safety on the seas. With advancements in technology, we may soon have a better grasp of this mysterious phenomenon. Are we ready to face the awesome power of the ocean? Prepare to be amazed by Disney's iconic glove trend. Have you ever noticed how many beloved Disney characters wear gloves? This stylish choice isn't just for fun, it stems from the early days of animation. In the 1920s, animators like Walt Disney realized that hands could be tricky to animate. By dressing characters in white gloves, the animators created a clear contrast with their bodies, making movements easier to see. Iconic characters like Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy have made this look famous. These gloves not only added a touch of elegance, but also helped to convey emotion and personality. Over the years, this simple design decision has become iconic, making the characters instantly recognizable to audiences around the world. So next time you watch a Disney film, take a moment to appreciate those classic gloves. Don't you think they add to the charm? Hard to believe, but tattoos were sacred rituals. In fact, the world's oldest known tattoo ink dates back over 5,000 years, made from simple ingredients like soot and ash blended with water or oil. These ancient markings were not merely decorative, they carried profound spiritual meanings for many cultures. People believed that tattoos could provide protection from evil spirits, symbolize their beliefs, or even forge connections with the divine. For some communities, receiving a tattoo marked a significant rite of passage, celebrating milestones in one's life such as maturity or bravery. The use of natural materials underscores the creativity and ingenuity of our ancestors, who transformed basic elements into meaningful art on skin. Today's tattoos have evolved into popular expressions of individuality and personal storytelling. Yet it's impressive to reflect on their origins as sacred practices, steeped in custom and belief. Consider the rich narratives behind these ancient symbols, revealing how they connected individuals to both their history and their community, leaving an indelible mark on the timeline of human expression. Hard to believe, but J joined the English alphabet late. The letter J, which we often take for granted today, wasn't always part of our alphabet. It was officially added in 1524 by the Italian scholar Gian Giorgio Trissino, who sought to clarify the differences between I and J. Before that, I served double duty as both a vowel and a consonant. Imagine the confusion, as words could start with an I but sound like a J. Trissino's innovation helped set the stage for modern English spelling and pronunciation. J became crucial for words like jungle and juice, transforming how we communicate. This fascinating change shows how languages evolve over time, reflecting cultural shifts and scholarly insights. Next time you spot a J in a word, remember it wasn't always there, and appreciate the quirks of our language. Most people don't know this, but stay calm if stabbed. If you ever find yourself in the unfortunate situation of being stabbed, remember that removing the object can cause more harm than good. The object may be applying pressure to a wound, which could be preventing severe bleeding. Instead of panicking, focus on staying as still and calm as possible. Applying gentle pressure around the wound and avoiding any sudden movements helps minimize blood loss. It's crucial to seek immediate medical attention, as professionals can handle the situation safely. While waiting for help, try to keep the stabbing area immobilized. This means not pulling or pushing the object, which could worsen the injury. Remember, time is of the essence, so call for help as soon as you can or have someone assist you. Your quick thinking can make a huge difference. Believe it or not, plastic flamingos are everywhere. You might be amazed to discover that in the United States, the number of plastic flamingos exceeds that of real flamingos. This quirky phenomenon began in the 1950s when artist Don Featherstone designed the iconic pink lawn ornament. These lively, cheerful replicas quickly found their way into American yards, becoming symbols of fun and carefree suburban life. Unlike the actual flamingo population, which mainly resides in Florida and the Caribbean, plastic flamingos have spread across the country, transforming lawns into vibrant displays. They often appear in amusing poses, adding a touch of whimsy to gardens and porches alike. These playful decorations also inspire creative yard parties and art projects, showcasing just how much joy they bring to communities. As we encounter these colorful birds, they evoke memories of sandy beaches and sunshine, serving as a reminder to embrace the lighter side of life. With their widespread presence, can we really resist smiling at these delightful pink birds? Let's uncover the truth about Jamur psilocybin. Jamur psilocybin, often called Jamur Ajaib, holds a fascinating title as Alami in Kotoransabi. This title signifies a unique status, hinting at a deep connection with the land and its people. What makes this connection even more intriguing is the role it suggests for the speaker within Kotoran's future. As a key figure, the speaker may influence the culture, traditions, or even the governance of this vibrant community. Kotoransabi, known for its rich history and traditions, thrives on the contributions of influential individuals. By engaging with the community and addressing its needs, the speaker could play a pivotal role in shaping its destiny. What kind of future do you think Jamur psilocybin envisions for Kotoransabi? The possibilities seem endless. This might surprise you. A female spy saved the day. Christina Granville, who was born Maria Christina Janina Skarbek, made a remarkable mark as a British spy during World War II. She was the first woman to work for Britain's Special Operations Executive, where she participated in daring missions involving weapons smuggling and intelligence gathering. One of her most breathtaking escapes occurred when she fooled the Gestapo by pretending to have tuberculosis, a bold act that showcased her quick thinking and bravery. Winston Churchill himself called her his favorite spy, highlighting her significant role in the war effort. Granville's audacious actions not only contributed to the fight against Nazi Germany, but also helped challenge the traditional gender norms of espionage. Her legacy inspires many, proving that courage and skill go beyond gender lines. Who knew a spy could change the way we see female roles in history? Discover the magic of the Taj Mahal. This stunning structure located in Agra, India, is not just an architectural marvel, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site celebrated for its breathtaking beauty and rich history. The Taj Mahal was built in the 17th century by Emperor Shah Jahan as a tribute to his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal, and it stands as a timeless symbol of eternal love. Crafted from shimmering white marble that changes color throughout the day, its intricate designs feature precious stones and reflect the stunning artistry of Mughal architecture. Visitors from around the world come to experience its serene gardens, elegant minarets, and the iconic dome, which rises majestically against the sky. Beyond its aesthetic appeal, the Taj Mahal represents a poignant love story that has captured hearts for generations. Isn't it fascinating how one building can carry such deep emotions and history? What shape do you think Shell's logo really represents? The iconic Shell logo, instantly recognizable around the world, actually has deep roots in history. When the company was founded in 1891 in London, it started as a small shop selling seashells and various collectibles. This early focus on seashells inspired the design of the logo we know today, a stylized shell that symbolizes the company's beginnings. Initially, Shell was more than just an oil company. It catered to a wide array of customers fascinated by exotic items from the ocean. Over the years, as Shell expanded into the oil industry and grew into one of the largest energy companies globally, it retained its unique logo. This logo isn't just a pretty picture. It connects to the company's commitment to innovation and quality that started with those humble beginnings in a small London shop. Next time you see a Shell station, remember that it's not just about fuel. It's a nod to a rich history that shaped the brand we see today. Have you ever wondered why centipedes care for their young? Centipedes, often seen as creepy crawlers, actually show remarkable parental instincts. After their eggs hatch, these fascinating creatures curl around their little ones, providing warmth and protection. This nurturing behavior is crucial, as centipede babies are quite vulnerable to predators in their early days. By staying close, the adult centipede helps shield them from danger, while also keeping them warm, creating a safe space for them to grow. This bonding period lasts until the young centipedes are strong enough to explore their surroundings on their own. It's a striking contrast to what many might expect from such creatures, highlighting the complexity of animal behavior. So the next time you spot a centipede, remember, there's a whole world of care and connection happening right beneath our feet. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Luxor skybeam shines brightest, a dazzling spectacle that can be spotted from an incredible 275 miles away. This extraordinary beam is not just a visual marvel, it's engineered to produce an astonishing intensity that reaches temperatures of up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit just above its surface. Imagine standing beneath a light so fierce that it can nearly melt your skin. The beam, which is made up of 39 xenon bulbs, illuminates the Las Vegas skyline and draws in tourists and locals alike, creating a magnetic pull for anyone nearby. It's designed to make the Luxor Hotel and Casino a landmark in the desert, serving as a beacon for adventurers and dreamers. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to stand beneath this intense light? Ever thought about why bodies react after death? It turns out that even after we take our last breath, our bodies can still exhibit some surprising responses. One of the most curious phenomena is goosebumps, which are caused by tiny muscles in our skin contracting. After death, as the body experiences rigor mortis, similar muscle contractions can create this eerie effect. It can make hair stand on end, almost as if the person is still reacting to something around them. This strange occurrence is linked to lingering nerve activity in the muscles, suggesting that the body can respond to its environment for a while, even when life has slipped away. This fascinating insight into post-mortem processes not only raises questions about the mysteries of life and death, but also adds a layer of intrigue to our understanding of the human body. Next time you think about what happens after life, remember that there's still a lot going on even in the stillness of death. Here's what actually happens when you grow pineapples. Pineapples are fascinating fruits that grow at a steady rate of about 1 inch each month. This means patience is key in pineapple cultivation, as it takes time for them to reach their full size. To thrive, these tropical plants need warm temperatures and plenty of sunlight, making them perfect for sunny gardens or greenhouses in warmer climates. When growing pineapples, it's important to keep the soil well drained and adequately watered, yet not soggy. Careful tending is crucial, as even small changes in their environment can affect growth. If you're thinking of growing pineapples at home, be prepared for the long journey of nurturing these spiky delights, which can take up to 2 years to bear fruit. Are you ready to dive into your own pineapple adventure? Hard to believe, but Van Gogh sold just one painting. During his short and troubled life, the iconic artist only managed to sell a single piece. This shocking fact highlights the incredible disconnect between his extraordinary talent and the recognition he received while alive. Most of his artwork, filled with vibrant colors and emotional depth, was largely ignored by the public and critics of his time. Van Gogh created over 2,000 pieces of art, ranging from stunning landscapes to expressive portraits, yet he struggled with mental health issues and poverty. It wasn't until after his death that the world began to appreciate his genius. Today, Van Gogh's paintings, such as Starry Night and Sunflowers, are among the most celebrated and valuable artworks, fetching millions at auctions. This fascinating twist in his story reminds us that artistic value often isn't recognized until it's too late. How can we better support artists today? Ever wondered where cacao gets its name? The word cacao actually traces its roots back to the ancient Mayan civilization, and it translates to bitter drink. Isn't that fascinating? Cacao wasn't just any food, it was viewed as a divine substance with strong ties to fertility and power, often reserved for royalty or used in sacred rituals. Picture the Maya sipping this foamy beverage made from crushed cacao beans, mixed with water, spices, and sometimes honey. It was both energizing and quite sophisticated. This drink played a crucial role in their society, serving not only as nourishment, but also as a symbol of status and spiritual significance. As time passed, the use of cacao spread across cultures, leading to the chocolate we know and love today, although modern chocolate is decidedly sweeter. From the ancient Mayans to modern-day chocolate lovers, cacao has always held a special place in our hearts, representing a rich history filled with cultural significance and indulgence. So next time you enjoy a piece of chocolate, Remember its journey from a bitter drink cherished by the ancient Maya to a sweet treat loved around the world. Why exactly does one Shell station stand out? In Winston-Salem, North Carolina, there's a gas station that isn't just any ordinary fuel stop, it's shaped like a giant clamshell. Built in the 1930s, this bright yellow building was designed as part of Shell Oil Company's innovative branding strategy. Although the company constructed 8 of these unique gas stations across the country, this is the only one left, making it a unique gem and a must-see historic landmark. Visitors flock to this quirky site not just to fill up their tanks, but also to snap photos and admire the vintage design that captures a bit of Americana. The clamshell station serves as a reminder of the creativity in advertising from a bygone era, and its preservation highlights the importance of keeping such delightful pieces of history alive. Have you ever seen a gas station quite like this? Did you know comets were called hairy stars in Greece? Back in ancient times, the people of Greece observed the night sky and wondered about the bright, glowing objects that occasionally streaked across it. They coined the term hairy stars to describe these mysterious celestial visitors. Unlike the fixed stars in the night sky, comets appeared suddenly and vanished just as quickly, captivating the imagination of astronomers and common folk alike. The Greek philosophers pondered the nature of these phenomena, believing they might signify important events or changes in the world below. Modern-day astronomy tells us that comets are icy bodies from the outer solar system, releasing gas and dust as they approach the sun. This creates their stunning tails that can stretch for millions of miles. The name hairy stars might sound whimsical today, but it highlights how ancient cultures tried to make sense of their universe, connecting the dots between the stars and the happenings on Earth. Isn't it fascinating how our understanding of the cosmos has evolved? Kabai ducklings spread joy and positive vibes worldwide. These charming little birds are adored across the globe, not just for their fluffy appearance, but also for what they represent. Known for their cheerful quacking and energetic waddling, Kabai ducklings have become symbols of happiness in various cultures. People often associate them with good fortune and positivity, bringing smiles to anyone who sees them. In many countries, these ducklings are featured in artwork and folklore, highlighting their joyful essence. From social media memes to their appearance in children's books, Kabai ducklings remind us to embrace joy in our everyday lives. Observing them can lift our spirits, making them popular pets or attractions at wildlife parks. With their delightful antics, Kabai ducklings encourage us to find pleasure in simplicity and to appreciate the little joys around us. Have you experienced the happiness that Kabai ducklings can bring? Prepare to be amazed by fiery geysers. These natural wonders are not just breathtaking to watch. They also highlight the unpredictable essence of Earth's ecosystems. When these geysers erupt, they sometimes release methane, a potent greenhouse gas that is significantly more effective at trapping heat in the atmosphere than carbon dioxide. This makes the emissions from these geysers a serious concern for our planet's health. The release of methane contributes to climate change, driving global temperatures higher and affecting weather patterns in ways that can be devastating. As scientists study these volcanic features, they emphasize the delicate balance within ecosystems and the urgent need to monitor greenhouse gas emissions. Understanding the link between geysers and climate change can help us better appreciate how our planet's natural processes impact the environment. Could we find solutions to minimize these effects and protect our planet? Let's uncover the truth about Betteridge's law of headlines. This intriguing principle suggests that if a headline ends with a question mark, the answer is probably no. Originating from the world of journalism, Betteridge's law highlights how sensational articles often use questions to grab readers' attention, yet rarely deliver on the implied excitement. For instance, a headline like, "Can eating chocolate make you smarter?" typically signals that the answer will lean towards no, despite its catchy wording. This law serves as a reminder for readers to be skeptical of sensationalized claims, encouraging critical thinking. By understanding the nuances behind such headlines, readers can navigate the abundance of information more wisely. Next time you see a question mark in a headline, consider if it's just a tactic to reel you in rather than a genuine inquiry. Can you imagine that Villisca still holds secrets? On June 10, 1912, a horrifying event unfolded in the small town of Villisca, Iowa, as 8 people, including 6 innocent children, were brutally murdered in their sleep. The assailant wielded an axe, and despite the best efforts of law enforcement, the murderer was never caught, leaving the community haunted by fear and sorrow. Over a century later, the infamous house still stands, inviting curious visitors to experience its eerie history firsthand. People who spend the night in this chilling location often report strange occurrences, such as hearing whispers in the darkness, witnessing shadowy figures flitting about, and even feeling unexpected physical touches. Could these experiences be remnants of the past, or is it merely a trick of the mind? As guests navigate the dimly lit rooms, they can't help but wonder what truly happened on that fateful night. Most people don't know this, but dogs have fingerprints. A dog's nose print is as unique as a human fingerprint, making it a fascinating tool for identification. Each dog's nose has a distinct pattern of ridges and creases, similar to the lines we have on our fingers. This uniqueness is so pronounced that some researchers believe nose prints could even be used to identify lost pets, much like how fingerprints help identify people. Just as we might boast about our own fingerprints being one of a kind, every pup out there carries its own special nose pattern. Many pet owners may not realize that they can get their dog's nose print, and it could be a useful method for recovering a missing furry friend. In fact, some animal shelters and organizations are starting to document these prints for identification purposes. So next time you admire your dog's adorable nose, remember it's not just cute, it's a unique identifier that could help them find their way back home. Isn't that incredible? Did you know hurricanes spin in different directions? In the northern hemisphere, hurricanes twist counterclockwise, while in the southern hemisphere, they whirl clockwise. This fascinating phenomenon is mainly explained by the Coriolis effect, a result of Earth's rotation. As the Earth spins, it creates a force that influences the movement of air and water. This means that when warm, moist air rises in a storm, the rotation of the Earth causes it to curve, leading to the distinct spinning patterns we observe. So why do hurricanes form in the first place? They begin over warm ocean waters, where heat from the ocean fuels the storm's energy. As the storm develops, the Coriolis effect helps to organize the winds into a rotating system. This clever twist of nature not only affects the storms themselves, but also impacts weather patterns across vast regions. Next time you hear about a hurricane, remember its spin direction gives you clues about its location and hemisphere. How cool is that? Turns out the truth is that meteors can go unnoticed. In 2018, a meteor streaked through our atmosphere and detonated with a staggering force, 10 times stronger than the Hiroshima bomb. Amazingly, this massive explosion went under the radar for a while, catching even NASA by surprise. The event took place over the Bering Sea, and since it occurred in a remote area, there were no immediate witnesses. Scientists later confirmed that the meteor measured about 20 meters across, highlighting both the power of space debris and our limited ability to track these fast-moving objects. This incident shows us just how unpredictable space can be. Despite advancements in technology, monitoring every potential threat is a challenge, and it raises questions about how prepared we really are for larger impacts. What if something bigger were to head our way? Understanding these cosmic events is essential for protecting our planet. Is it really true that the moon landing was faked? Not at all. The historic event of July 20th, 1969, when astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin stepped onto the lunar surface, is backed by solid evidence. First off, NASA brought back over 800 pounds of moon rocks, which have unique properties that can't be replicated on Earth. Scientists all around the world have studied these samples and confirmed their origin. Then there are the thousands of images captured by lunar orbiters, which clearly show the Apollo landing sites, complete with equipment and footprints left by astronauts. Furthermore, the complexity of the technology at the time makes it nearly impossible to fake such a monumental feat. With thousands of people working on the Apollo missions, maintaining a conspiracy would be incredibly difficult. So next time you hear about moon landing hoaxes, remember the real science behind this incredible achievement. Prepare to be amazed by the secrets of deep-sea diving. When divers explore the ocean's depths, they encounter a fascinating yet dangerous environment. One of the most critical safety rules for deep-sea divers is the need to ascend slowly. This precaution helps prevent decompression sickness, often referred to as the bends. When divers dive deep, their bodies absorb more nitrogen from the surrounding pressurized water. If they ascend too quickly, nitrogen bubbles can form in their bloodstream, leading to debilitating pain and serious health issues. To avoid this, divers spend time at various depths during their ascent, allowing their bodies to safely release the excess nitrogen. If they encounter trouble, medical teams may use a decompression chamber, a specialized environment designed to slowly adjust the pressure. This elaborate process ensures that divers return safely after their underwater adventures. So next time you see a diver, remember the incredible science behind their safe return. What if I told you fish can be luxury items? The high demand and prestige of certain fish species, especially in the world of sushi and sashimi, can lead to astonishing market values. Take bluefin tuna, for instance. This prize catch is famous for its rich flavor and buttery texture, making it a favorite among sushi lovers. In fact, a single bluefin tuna was sold at auction for over $3 million in Japan. As more people crave these gourmet fish, their prices skyrocket, impacting both culinary experiences and fishing practices. This demand often puts pressure on fish populations, leading to overfishing and sustainability concerns. Chefs and consumers alike now face the challenge of balancing luxury dining experiences with the need for responsible seafood consumption. So next time you enjoy sushi, remember that you're indulging in a dish that's not just delicious, but part of a complex global market. Ever wondered how deep Loch Ness really is? This famous Scottish lake plunges to a remarkable depth of 230 meters, or 755 feet. That's twice as deep as the North Sea, which averages around 90 meters or 295 feet deep. Loch Ness isn't just home to the legendary Nessie. It's also a fascinating spot for geologists and nature enthusiasts. The lake is formed in a rift valley, giving it unique geological features that contribute to its incredible depth. This depth creates mysterious underwater habitats that could hide various species and secrets waiting to be discovered. Many people visit Loch Ness not just to catch a glimpse of the famed monster, but also to enjoy the beautiful landscapes and rich history surrounding this enchanting water body. So the next time you hear someone mention Loch Ness, remember that its depths are much more than just a legend. How cool is that? Curious about that mysterious bottle's role? In many stories or discussions, a bottle often takes center stage, serving as a symbol for something bigger. Think about how a simple bottle can represent hope, nostalgia, or even a message long lost at sea. Whether it's an ancient potion, a modern artifact, or a message tucked inside, the bottle sparks intrigue. It's fascinating to consider why the bottle is so crucial. Could it be that it holds secrets waiting to be uncovered? People have used bottles to share thoughts, create art, and experience adventure, making them powerful in our lives. For example, some famous tales revolve around love letters sent in bottles, highlighting romance across distances and time. Moreover, in science, bottles serve practical purposes, from containing medicines to preserving samples for research. Each mention of a bottle adds layers of meaning, symbolizing much more than just a vessel. When you think about its significance, what stories do you associate with your own bottle experiences or the ones you've heard? The allure lies not just in the bottle itself, but in the stories it holds. What if I told you two anthems tell one story? When Czechoslovakia peacefully split into the Czech Republic and Slovakia in 1993, both nations not only gained independence, but also had to navigate the division of cultural symbols, including their cherished national anthem. The original anthem was a unifying piece that echoed the shared history of both nations. Post-split, the Czech Republic and Slovakia created their own versions, each reflecting unique aspects of their national identity and history. The Czech anthem, still proud of its roots, emphasizes themes of freedom and unity. Meanwhile, Slovakia's anthem celebrates the beauty of its land and the bravery of its people. This fascinating division showcases how music can evolve alongside political changes, acting as a soundtrack to a nation's journey. Isn't it amazing how a single melody can carry the weight of a country's past while setting the tone for its future? Did you know Coca-Cola's recipe has changed dramatically? In 1886, John Pemberton created what would become one of the world's most iconic drinks. Originally, Coca-Cola included coca leaf extract, which is the same plant used to make cocaine, and cola nut flavoring. However, over the years, the recipe has transformed significantly. Today, you won't find any coca leaf or cola nut in the drink at all. Instead, the modern Coca-Cola gets its unique flavor from a carefully crafted blend of citrus oils, vanilla, cinnamon, and several other secret ingredients known only to a few. This shift highlights how tastes evolve and how brands adapt their products to meet changing regulations and consumer preferences. So the next time you pop open a refreshing can of Coca-Cola, remember you're sipping on a drink that has undergone a remarkable transformation since Pemberton's original concoction. Isn't it fascinating how a drink can hold so much history and yet taste completely different today? Is North Sentinel Island really that dangerous? This remote island in the Indian Ocean is home to the Sentinelese, an indigenous tribe that has maintained its isolation from the outside world for thousands of years. Their fierce dedication to protecting their territory has earned the island the title of the most dangerous in the world. Anyone who attempts to approach North Sentinel Island often faces hostility, as the Sentinelese are known to defend themselves vigorously, armed with bows and arrows. The tribe's policy of refusing contact with outsiders is not just a preference, it's a survival strategy. They have lived in their own way, untouched by modern civilization, leading to a unique culture and lifestyle that has remained intact for generations. Due to their limited exposure to diseases common to the outside world, any contact with outsiders could be devastating. As a result, the Indian government has implemented strict regulations to protect both the Sentinelese people and those curious about their world. Isn't it fascinating how this hidden island has managed to remain a mystery for so long? This might surprise you. Grandmother's Cook at Enoteca Maria. Located in New York, this unique restaurant has flipped the typical dining experience on its head by employing grandmothers instead of traditional chefs. Each day, a different grandmother brings her own touch to the kitchen, creating a rotating daily menu that showcases various family recipes and regional Italian flavors. Alongside this vibrant daily fare, diners can enjoy a fixed section featuring staple Italian dishes that everyone loves. The idea behind Enoteca Maria came from the restaurant's owner, who wanted to recreate the warmth and comfort of eating in his grandmother's kitchen after losing all the maternal figures in his life. This heartwarming concept not only nourishes the body, but also fills diners with a sense of nostalgia and community. Each grandmother has her own story and style, turning each meal into a delightful culinary adventure. The experience at Enoteca Maria is more than just dining. It's about celebrating tradition, family, and the love that goes into homemade cooking. Let's uncover the truth about the world's countries. Did you know there are 195 countries on our planet? Out of these, 193 are full members of the United Nations, which works to promote peace and cooperation among nations. But what about Vatican City in Palestine? These two hold observer status, meaning they participate in discussions but don't have full voting rights. This unique situation highlights the complex nature of global politics. Additionally, territories such as Taiwan and Kosovo stir debates, as their status is contested by some nations. For instance, Taiwan manages its affairs like an independent nation, yet faces claims from China. Understanding the dynamics of these countries and territories gives us a glimpse into the intricate world of international relations. With ongoing discussions and changing definitions, how many more countries will we see recognized in the future? This might surprise you. Nuclear energy can reduce carbon footprints. Nuclear energy is a powerhouse when it comes to generating electricity with significantly lower carbon emissions than traditional fossil fuels. The incredible discovery of nuclear fission opened up a new frontier in energy production, allowing us to harness the immense energy stored in atomic nuclei. By developing nuclear reactors, we've been able to produce large amounts of electricity that can power homes, industries, and cities. However, while the benefits are substantial, like reducing greenhouse gases, there are serious risks to consider, such as the potential for accidents and the challenge of nuclear waste management. The debate continues about how to balance these dangers with the urgent need for clean energy solutions. Can we harness the power of nuclear energy safely for a sustainable future? Ever thought about why Olympus Mons is so massive? Olympus Mons, the tallest volcano in the solar system, stands 13.6 miles high, which is nearly 3 times the height of Mount Everest. One reason for this incredible height lies in Mars' unique geology. Unlike Earth, where tectonic plates move and shift, Mars has very little tectonic activity. This means that lava can flow freely and accumulate over billions of years, allowing Olympus Mons to grow larger and larger without interruption. Additionally, Mars has lower gravity than Earth, which means that volcanic structures can rise higher without collapsing under their weight. The combination of these factors results in a jaw-dropping formation that dominates the Martian landscape. So next time you gaze at images of Mars, remember that Olympus Mons is a giant shaped by the planet's stillness and its lighter gravity, standing proud and tall for all to see. Hard to believe, but casinos use tech to track bets. Modern casinos are equipped with advanced technologies to keep a close eye on betting patterns. This constant monitoring helps identify players who might try to manipulate the game or cheat in any way. By using sophisticated software and surveillance systems, casinos can analyze the behavior of numerous players simultaneously. If someone is betting unusually or making strange moves, the system flags it for further investigation. This not only protects the casino's interests, but also enhances the overall experience for honest players, making sure everyone has a fair shot at winning. In a world where fairness is key, these technologies help maintain credibility and trust in the gaming environment. Next time you visit a casino, remember there's more to the experience than just fun and games. There's a whole system ensuring everything runs smoothly and securely. Did you know that La Rinconada is the highest city? Nestled high in the Peruvian Andes, La Rinconada towers an impressive 16,132 feet above sea level, making it the highest permanent settlement on Earth. Imagine living in a place where the air is thinner and the climate is cold. This unique city thrives on gold mining, which dominates its economy. Workers flock here for the promise of fortune. But did you know they are paid differently? Instead of cash, miners receive payments based on the amount of gold they extract, which can lead to a mix of wealth and hardship. Living in La Rinconada is challenging, with limited access to clean water and healthcare facilities. Yet the spirit of the community remains resilient. Despite the harsh conditions, the city bustles with life and ambition. Have you ever wondered what it's like to call such a remote place home? Prepare to be amazed by sea sponges' surprising history. For centuries, scientists believed these colorful ocean dwellers were plants, due to their stationary lifestyle and simple appearance. However, everything changed in 1825 when researchers uncovered the truth about sea sponges. They are animals. This revelation came from studying how sponges feed and their unique cellular structure. Unlike plants, sponges lack chlorophyll and don't perform photosynthesis. Instead, they filter tiny particles from the water using specialized cells called choanocytes to draw in food. These fascinating creatures play a crucial role in marine ecosystems by helping maintain water quality and serving as habitats for various marine life. Isn't it incredible how something so simple can turn out to be an animal? Discovering the true nature of sea sponges opens up a whole new appreciation for these organisms and their vital contributions to ocean health. Ever thought about why days are so strange on Mercury? Mercury's unusual time dynamics are a fascinating result of its tidal locking with the Sun. Being the closest planet to our fiery star, Mercury feels the intense pull of solar gravity, which has gradually slowed its rotation over millions of years. This means that a day on Mercury, or the time it takes to spin once on its axis, is incredibly unique. In fact, if you lived there, you'd celebrate your birthday before you even see a complete sunrise and sunset. That's because one mercurial day lasts about 59 Earth days, while its year, what it takes to orbit the Sun, takes only about 88 Earth days. This odd relationship between rotation and orbit creates an extraordinary experience for anyone imagining life on Mercury. Just think about how drastically different your daily rhythm would be in such a cosmic environment. Can you imagine a market worth $190 billion? The global organic food market reached this impressive figure in 2022, showcasing a remarkable shift in consumer habits. More and more people are prioritizing their health and the planet by choosing pesticide-free and environmentally friendly products. This growing trend reflects an increasing awareness of how our food choices impact not only our bodies, but also the environment. As conventional farming often relies on harmful chemicals, consumers are looking for alternatives that support sustainable practices. Shoppers are now more inclined to seek out organic fruits, vegetables, grains, and other products, contributing to this booming industry. Organic farming doesn't just aim to produce food, it focuses on restoring ecosystems and promoting biodiversity. By supporting organic methods, consumers can feel better about their purchases, knowing they're contributing to a healthier planet. This change in purchasing behavior signifies a strong desire for safer, sustainable food options. Will this momentum continue, leading to even bigger growth in the organic sector? Here's a wild fact about Bill Clinton's sax skills. Before he became the 42nd President of the United States, Bill Clinton was known for his impressive talent as a saxophonist. In 1992, during his presidential campaign, he made a memorable appearance on the Arsenio Hall show, where he showcased his musical abilities by playing the saxophone. This unexpected performance endeared him to many voters and helped shape his image as a relatable and charismatic candidate. Clinton's love for jazz and the saxophone began in his youth, influenced by legends like John Coltrane and Duke Ellington. His ability to connect with the younger audience through music demonstrated his understanding of pop culture and helped break the mold of traditional political figures. Playing that night not only highlighted his unique personality, but also underscored how music can bridge gaps between different generations. The blend of politics and music created a memorable moment, showing that even potential leaders can have hobbies that resonate with the public. What do you think? Should politicians share more of their talents? Let's uncover the truth about black honey. Black honey, also known as molasses, is a thick, dark syrup that emerges during the sugar refining process. Unlike its refined cousins, this syrup is packed with essential nutrients like iron, calcium, and magnesium, making it a fantastic addition to your diet. Its unique flavor, a combination of bitter and earthy notes, adds depth to various dishes and drinks. You can use black honey as a natural sweetener in your morning oatmeal or drizzle it over yogurt for an extra boost. Beyond its taste, this syrup is celebrated for its potential health benefits, including supporting bone health and improving energy levels. So next time you reach for sugar, consider switching to black honey. Your taste buds and body might just thank you. Are you ready to explore this delicious alternative? You won't believe this about Earth's continents. Earth's continents are in constant motion thanks to a process called plate tectonics. Imagine them slowly drifting around like pieces of a giant puzzle. Scientists predict that in about 250 million years, these land masses will come together again to form a new supercontinent. This intriguing concept has sparked an array of imaginative names such as Pangaea Proxima, Novopangaea, Amasia, and Eureka. While the exact shape and location of this future supercontinent are still up in the air, researchers are busy studying how tectonic plates move and interact. Some parts of the Earth's crust are constantly shifting, pushing pieces of land together, while others are pulling apart. This dynamic process means our planet is always changing in ways we might not notice in our lifetimes. So who knows what the world will look like in the distant future? Imagine the possibilities. This might surprise you. A Tetris building in Germany. Kiel University recently transformed its main building into an enormous Tetris console, creating an interactive facade that captures the delight of passers-by. Imagine walking by and seeing giant Tetris blocks falling in real time, all displayed on the university's facade. This innovative project cleverly blends art and technology while invoking a sense of nostalgia for those who grew up playing the classic video game. It's not only a feast for the eyes, but also an engaging experience that brings joy to everyone who walks by. Students, staff, and visitors alike get to engage with this unique artwork, and some even attempt to manipulate the blocks with their movement. The project has become a fun landmark in Kiel, sparking smiles and conversations among all ages. By merging educational goals with fun, Kiel University sets a playful example of how art and technology can create vibrant, interactive spaces in our everyday lives. Who knew a simple game could inspire such creativity? Everest changes the game for container ships. The Everest is an incredible feat of engineering, standing as the largest container ship in the world. Stretching nearly 1,300 feet long, it can carry a whopping 24,000 containers at once. Imagine the size of that cargo, enough to fill a small town. But it's not just about being big. The Everest is also paving the way for greener shipping. It incorporates advanced technology that reduces fuel consumption and emissions, making it more environmentally friendly compared to older ships. This shift is crucial as the shipping industry strives to lessen its impact on our planet. With wider hulls and innovative engines, the Everest sets a new standard in maritime transport. In a world where sustainability is more important than ever, how many more innovations can we expect from these giants of the sea? Did you know the Portuguese man-o-war isn't a jellyfish? This fascinating creature is actually a colonial organism known as a siphonophore. Unlike typical jellyfish that are single animals, the Portuguese man-o-war is formed from 4 specialized polyps, each with a unique role. These polyps work together seamlessly, creating the appearance of one single jelly-like entity floating in the ocean. One polyp is responsible for buoyancy, helping it stay afloat with its gas-filled bladder, while another stings and captures prey with long, trailing tentacles. The remaining polyps focus on digestion and reproduction. This collaboration is so efficient that they rely on each other for survival, which adds to the wonder of the natural world. The vibrant blue and purple hues of the man-o-war are stunning, but beware. Its sting can be very painful. Isn't nature just incredible? Did you know the US once wanted to buy Greenland? In 1946, the United States made a bold move by attempting to purchase Greenland from Denmark for a whopping $100 million. The motivation behind this ambitious plan was to establish a missile defense system during the post-World War II era, a time when security concerns were paramount. However, Denmark, valuing its territory and claiming autonomy over Greenland, firmly refused the offer. This refusal meant that Greenland has continued to function as an autonomous territory within the Kingdom of Denmark. Today, Greenland is known for its stunning landscapes, indigenous Inuit culture, and unique wildlife. Its status remains a point of interest, especially in discussions about geopolitical strategy and climate change. The episode highlights a fascinating moment in history where strategic interests clashed with national pride. What if the US had succeeded? How differently might the Arctic region look today? Here's what actually happens when snakes sleep. Snakes are fascinating creatures with a unique adaptation. They can't close their eyes or blink. This means that when a snake drifts off to sleep, it doesn't look like it's resting at all. Instead, their eyes stay wide open, leaving them vulnerable but also constantly aware of their surroundings. Snakes have a special scale called a spectacle that covers their eyes, protecting them while they slumber. This allows snakes to remain alert and prepared to spring into action if anything threatens them, which is a different approach compared to many other animals that can fully close their eyes. By sleeping with their eyes open, snakes manage to get the rest they need while keeping an eye out for predators or prey. Isn't it amazing how nature has equipped these reptiles to thrive in their environments? Let's uncover the truth about Victorian tea parties. These gatherings weren't just casual meetups. They followed a maze of complex etiquette that could make hosting quite the challenge. Imagine planning a delightful afternoon and then getting tangled in strict rules on how to behave. Guests had to manage everything from their posture to their speech, with each tiny detail reflecting their social status. Some people found the pressure so overwhelming that they pretended to be ill just to escape the event. In fact, one unfortunate woman was even expelled for the crime of improperly lifting her pinky finger while sipping tea. This kind of strictness shows how important social status was in Victorian society. Despite their fancy reputation, these tea parties could turn into a playful battlefield of manners, where a simple mistake could lead to an unexpected scandal. Here's a wild fact about the climbing Ogobi fish. This extraordinary creature can climb waterfalls up to a staggering 328 feet high. How does it pull off this amazing feat? The Ogobi fish uses its mouth like a suction cup, allowing it to grip onto wet surfaces as it makes its way upward. This skill is crucial for survival, as it helps the fish escape predators and seek out food in extreme environments where few other fish can thrive. Living in habitats with swift currents and challenging terrains, the Ogobi has adapted perfectly, turning a harsh environment into a playground. Imagine a fish climbing up a waterfall while the water rushes down around it. This ability not only showcases the resilience of nature, but also sparks curiosity about the incredible adaptations of different species. The Ogobi's escapades remind us that life often finds a way, showcasing resilience in the face of adversity. So the next time you see a waterfall, think about this remarkable fish and its daring climbs. Did you know the brain runs on just 12 watts? Surprisingly, the human brain operates on a mere 12 watts of energy, which is about the same amount required to power a dim light bulb. Even more fascinating, the brain consumes around 20% of the body's total resting metabolic calorie rate just to function. That's a hefty load considering it only makes up about 2% of our body weight. This powerful organ is always active, handling everything from thoughts and movements to emotions and memories, while interestingly, it does not have pain receptors. This means that, despite the complex processes occurring inside, the brain itself doesn't feel pain. So the next time you're deep in thought or creativity, remember that your brain is tirelessly working, using only a small amount of energy to fuel all your amazing mental feats. Have you ever smelled the scent of old books? A remarkable team of scientists took a creative leap to capture this beloved aroma in a perfume named Paper Passion. This unique fragrance simulates the delightful scent of aging paper, ink, and bindings, transporting wearers into a world brimming with history and stories. The team meticulously researched the specific compounds found in classic books to create a blend that evokes nostalgia and warmth. Imagine walking into an ancient library where the pages of countless tales whisper their stories to you. With Paper Passion, fans of literature can enjoy this comforting scent in their daily lives, whether they're browsing a bookstore or relaxing at home. The idea of wearing a fragrance inspired by books not only appeals to our sense of smell, but also sparks curiosity about the stories hidden within our favorite novels. This innovative perfume serves as a wonderful reminder of our connection to literature and the rich experiences that come along with reading. Isn't it exciting to think about wearing a fragrance that tells a story? Why exactly does battery life matter for fast charging? In our fast-paced world, a phone that charges in just 1 minute seems like a dream come true. But what if it only lasts for an hour? This situation is similar to a caffeinated sprinter speeding ahead before crashing. Scientists are working on aluminum batteries to solve this energy dilemma, hoping to achieve quick charging times without sacrificing longevity. Aluminum batteries hold promise because they can potentially charge faster and be more environmentally friendly than traditional lithium-ion batteries. However, creating a battery that balances rapid energy delivery with a long lifespan remains a challenge. If scientists crack this code, not only could our gadgets run longer on a single charge, but they would also minimize our reliance on continual charging throughout the day. Is it possible to have the best of both worlds in battery technology? Step onto the world's longest curved bridge. The Louise Sky Bridge in Malaysia is a marvel of engineering, stretching an impressive 410 feet across the stunning landscape of Machine Chong Mountain. Perched at a breathtaking height of 2,196 feet, this bridge not only boasts the title of the longest curved bridge globally, but also serves as a spectacular viewpoint. As you walk along its sleek design, you are treated to panoramic views of the lush jungle below, making it a favorite spot for adventurers and nature lovers alike. Imagine standing atop this architectural wonder, feeling the cool mountain breeze and soaking in the vibrant greens of the surrounding flora. The bridge's unique curvature adds to the thrill, designed to blend seamlessly with the natural scenery. Whether you're snapping photos or simply enjoying the view, the experience promises to be unforgettable. So, if you're searching for a unique adventure that combines nature and engineering, the Louise Sky Bridge is a must-visit destination. Did you know about the Army's sword arch tradition? This striking ritual often marks the end of a traditional U.S. Army wedding, where a group of uniformed soldiers raise their sabers in an elegant arch for the couple to walk beneath. This isn't just a fun photo opportunity, it symbolizes protection, honor, and pride, intertwining the beautiful themes of love and duty. As the couple steps through the arch, they are not only entering their new life together, but also embracing the values represented by the military. The sabers, sharp and gleaming, are a reminder of the soldiers' commitment to service, while also celebrating the couple's commitment to one another. Each soldier involved stands proudly, embodying the spirit of camaraderie and respect that defines military life. This festive moment enhances the emotional weight of the ceremony, making it not just a marriage but a blend of personal and patriotic celebration. So the next time you witness a wedding with a sword arch, remember the deeper meanings behind that glorious display. Guess what really drives our emotions? It turns out that experiencing intense happiness or deep sadness can light up similar areas in our brain. The amygdala and prefrontal cortex, two crucial regions for processing feelings, show this fascinating overlap. This is why you might find yourself crying tears of joy at a wedding or during a movie scene that strikes a chord. The brain doesn't always differentiate between happiness and sorrow. Instead, it blends these powerful feelings together. This interconnectedness illustrates how complex human emotions can be. It highlights that our emotional responses aren't just simple with one feeling at a time. They often mix, showing us the depth of our experiences. So next time you experience a wave of emotion, remember that your brain is busy at work, turning joy and sadness into a rich tapestry of feelings. Can you believe the Rubik's Cube sales impact? In 2021, the Rubik's Cube became the best-selling puzzle game in the world, with over 450 million units sold. This colorful cube isn't just a nostalgic toy, it's a brain teaser that captures the imagination of people of all ages. Introduced in 1974, the Rubik's Cube has remained incredibly popular, with fans continually challenged by its twists and turns. This enduring status reflects not only its complexity and fun, but also its role in boosting problem-solving skills and spatial awareness. Players often spend hours figuring out the quickest solution, turning it into an engaging pastime. The cube has even sparked competitions in communities, where enthusiasts share tips and strategies to solve it faster. So whether you're a newbie or a seasoned solver, the Rubik's Cube continues to hold a special place in the hearts and homes of puzzle lovers everywhere. Did you know there are more chickens than people? With over 25 billion chickens roaming the planet, these feathered friends outnumber humans almost 4-to-1. Chickens are not just adorable farm animals, they play a crucial role in our agricultural system and serve as a primary source of protein for billions of people worldwide. Their ability to reproduce quickly and adapt to various environments makes them the most populous bird species on Earth. While we might think of them as simply providing eggs and meat, chickens also contribute to sustainable farming practices, helping to recycle waste and manage pests. Beyond their agricultural importance, chickens have a fascinating social structure, forming strong bonds within their flocks. So the next time you enjoy a delicious chicken dish or a breakfast omelet, remember the incredible journey and impact these birds have on our lives and the planet. Is it really true that tight clothes can cause pain? Yes, they can. This discomfort is linked to a nerve condition known as meralgia paresthetica, which primarily affects the outer thigh. Picture this. You're wearing your favorite skinny jeans or tight-fitting bikini briefs, and suddenly you feel a burning sensation or numbness creeping in. That's meralgia paresthetica at work. It happens when the lateral femoral cutaneous nerve, responsible for feeling in that part of your thigh, gets compressed, often due to tight clothing. While it's commonly referred to as bikini brief syndrome or skinny pants syndrome, the reality is many people experience this irritation without realizing what it is. Fortunately, this condition is usually temporary and can resolve by simply loosening your clothing. So next time you slip into something snug, remember to keep comfort in mind to avoid that nagging pain. Is it really true that the BTK killer slipped up? Dennis Rader, infamously known as the BTK killer, sent chills down people's spines during his reign of terror in Kansas. After a long silence, he decided to reach out to the police, thinking he could outsmart them. In 2004, Rader sent a floppy disk to law enforcement, convinced that it wouldn't reveal his identity. However, he underestimated the power of technology. The disk contained metadata that ironically linked him to his own church, completely undermining his confidence. Investigators dug deeper and unraveled Rader's deceitful web, leading to his arrest in 2005. This shocking turn of events highlights how even the most cunning criminals can make critical mistakes. It also raises important questions about the evolution of crime-solving techniques and the role of technology in justice. Rader's story serves as a chilling reminder that while some masterminds try to evade the law, a small oversight can be their downfall. This might surprise you. Rabbits took over Australia. This fascinating story begins in the 1850s, when just 24 rabbits were deliberately released near Melbourne for hunting purposes. Thanks to their rapid breeding capabilities, these rabbits quickly multiplied, reaching a staggering population of 2 million in just 6 years. Their explosive growth caused serious problems for the Australian ecosystem. As they grazed on native plants, they disrupted the food chain and contributed to soil erosion. The rabbits outcompeted native species for resources, leading to declines in numbers of some unique plants and animals. The situation became so dire that the government had to step in, implementing various control measures, including the construction of rabbit-proof fences. This wild tale serves as a powerful reminder of how a single introduction can cascade through an ecosystem, highlighting the delicate balance of nature and the unintended consequences of human actions. Did Stephen Hawking really run over toes? It might surprise you to learn that Stephen Hawking, the brilliant physicist known for his groundbreaking work in cosmology, had a playful side that stirred up some buzz. Rumors swirled about Hawking using his wheelchair to run over the toes of people he didn't particularly care for. While he often brushed off these tales as mere gossip, he couldn't help but chuckle when people confronted him about his supposed habit. Hawking's sharp wit and sense of humor shone through, even in lighthearted controversies about his behavior. This unique blend of genius and playfulness made him not just an iconic scientist, but also a beloved figure in popular culture. His ability to blend humor with his incredible intellect shows us that even the most serious minds can have a lighthearted side. So next time you hear of someone zipping around in a wheelchair, think of Hawking and the laughter he inspired. Was this just a myth, or did he really have a cheeky streak? Is it really true that embryos start as single cells? Before we enter the world, every one of us begins as just a single cell. Around conception, a sperm cell joins with an egg, and this fertilized egg, called a zygote, embarks on an incredible journey. For about half an hour, this zygote is the only cell that exists, undergoing rapid division. As it divides and grows, the zygote transforms from a single cell into a multicellular embryo. Each division is a crucial step, leading to the formation of different cell types that eventually develop into essential parts of our bodies, like organs, muscles, and skin. This early stage of development is fascinating because it showcases the intricate blueprint of life hidden within our DNA. As those first cells multiply, the potential for a complex human being is set into motion. So the next time you think about life's beginnings, remember that you started as just one tiny cell. What a remarkable start. Here's something incredible about Bombay's rat problem. In 1954, the bustling city of Bombay, India, faced an overwhelming rat infestation that had everyone scrambling for solutions. Rather than relying on traditional pest control methods, city officials came up with a unique idea. They began accepting dead rats as payment for taxes. This unusual approach led to a dramatic increase in the breeding and killing of rats across the city. Residents took advantage of this strange tax scheme, breeding rats in their homes and bringing in the corpses for cash. The incentive was clear: Each rat brought in funds that could lighten their tax burdens. While this method might sound odd today, it highlights how communities can adapt creatively to dire situations. Ultimately, this extraordinary plan reveals the lengths people will go to when faced with an urgent problem, transforming a public health crisis into a bizarre economic opportunity. How fascinating is that? You might be shocked to learn that Mendel loved peas. For 8 long years, Gregor Mendel dug deep into the world of pea plants, overseeing the crossbreeding of over 28,000 of them. This labor of love took place in the mid-19th century and laid the groundwork for modern genetics. Mendel carefully observed how traits passed from one generation to the next, discovering the concepts of dominant and recessive traits along the way. For example, he found that a plant might have a trait for purple flowers distinct from one that produced white flowers, illustrating how certain traits can dominate others. His meticulous notes and experiments revealed the basic laws of heredity, which are still vital for understanding genetics today. Despite his groundbreaking work, Mendel's discoveries went largely unrecognized until decades later. So the next time you see a pea, remember how these little plants changed our understanding of inheritance forever? Did you know children with type 1 diabetes rarely survived? Before 1922, a diagnosis of type 1 diabetes was nearly a death sentence for children. This severe autoimmune condition meant that the pancreas didn't produce insulin, a hormone crucial for regulating blood sugar levels. Without insulin therapy, children faced dire complications, often leading to death within just a few years after diagnosis. Families were left heartbroken as they watched their loved ones struggle against an illness that had no effective treatment. However, everything changed with the discovery of insulin by Frederick Banting and Charles Best in 1921. This breakthrough transformed diabetes management, enabling children to live longer and healthier lives. Today, insulin therapy allows millions of people with type 1 diabetes to thrive, creating a significant shift in the reality of this condition. So can you imagine the hope that this discovery brought to families back then? Is it really true that glaciers can be massive? You bet! Antarctica is home to the largest glacier on Earth, the Lambert Glacier. This colossal ice giant measures a staggering width of over 60 miles at its broadest point, making it wider than many small countries. The Lambert Glacier is so massive that it plays a crucial role in our planet's climate system. It's fed by snowfall and is constantly moving, helping scientists understand how glaciers behave in a warming world. The glacier descends from the East Antarctic ice sheet, flowing into the Ameri Ice Shelf. The sheer size of the Lambert Glacier not only showcases the beauty of Antarctica, but also serves as a reminder of the importance of studying polar regions in our fight against climate change. How amazing is it that such a massive structure exists in such a remote part of our planet? Prepare to be amazed by Jumpy's artistic talent. Jumpy is not your average dog. This specially trained pup can actually write his own name with a paintbrush and blue paint. His impressive skill comes from the dedication and hard work of his owner, who has spent significant time teaching him this unique trick. Imagine a dog holding a brush, swishing it across a canvas, and forming the letters of his name. It's a delightful sight that captures the imagination of everyone who sees it. Jumpy's ability showcases not only his intelligence, but also the bond he shares with his owner. It takes patience, love, and positive reinforcement to train a dog to perform such a complex task. This remarkable talent highlights the potential for creativity in animals and encourages us to explore the amazing ways in which pets can learn and engage with the world around them. With this level of talent, who knows what other surprising abilities dogs might have waiting to be discovered? This might surprise you. School buses aren't always yellow. In fact, while many people think legislation mandates the iconic yellow color, it's actually up to each state to choose their own bus hue. Most states go with a specific shade called National School Bus Chrome Yellow. This vibrant color was chosen for a good reason. It's highly visible, making it easier for drivers to spot school buses, and especially in busy traffic or poor weather conditions. The tradition of using this bright yellow goes back many years and has become ingrained in American culture, evoking feelings of nostalgia for school days and childhood adventures. Interestingly, a few states have ventured to different colors, presenting a unique twist on the classic yellow. Can you imagine a green school bus? It turns out that could be a reality in some parts. Why do you think the yellow color has become so widely accepted? Guess what really drives Nairobi's flying toilets? In the heart of Nairobi's slums, where basic sanitation is a luxury many cannot afford, residents face a unique challenge. Without access to proper toilets, many rely on what they call flying toilets. These are simply plastic bags used as makeshift toilets. After doing their business, people tie up the bags and toss them as far away as possible, often into nearby fields or waterways. This practice stems from the dire lack of infrastructure, combined with rapid urbanization, which has left millions without adequate sanitation facilities. Sadly, these flying toilets contribute to unsanitary conditions and health risks, as poorly managed waste can lead to the spread of diseases. While some organizations are working to improve sanitation in these areas, the problem persists. Understanding the conditions leading to such practices can help us find better solutions to this crisis. This might surprise you: cannibalism in 17th century Russia? During a horrific famine in the 17th century, the desperation of the Russian people reached alarming levels. Food shortages made survival a daily struggle, and reports of extreme measures emerged, including the grim act of cannibalism. Officials were forced to intervene, issuing warnings against eating family members, reminding citizens of moral boundaries in these desperate times. Such drastic responses underline how a community can become unraveled when faced with unimaginable hardships. These historical accounts remind us that in times of crisis, people often confront moral dilemmas that they never thought possible. While it's difficult to envision the depths of despair that drove individuals to such acts, this chapter of Russian history serves as a stark reminder of the dire consequences of famine and the human spirit's resilience. What would you do if survival was at stake? Guess what really drives the incredible Om? This fascinating blind salamander is a true marvel of nature, living in the dark underground rivers of Slovenia and Croatia. Its pale skin and feathery external gills help it adapt perfectly to life in total darkness. The Om grows up to 30 centimeters, about 12 inches, long and can live for more than 100 years, one of the longest lifespans among amphibians. But what's even more astonishing is its remarkable ability to regenerate its limbs. If an Om loses a leg or even a tail, it can grow it back, just like a superhero. Living in complete darkness means their other senses are highly developed. They rely on smell and touch to navigate their murky world. The Om is not just a fascinating creature to study, it's also a key species for understanding ecosystems. How can this unique salamander teach us about survival in extreme environments? Prepare to be amazed by Donald Duck's unique voice. The man behind that unforgettable quacking sound was Clarence Nash, a talented voice actor who came up with it in a clever way. By trapping air in his cheeks and manipulating it while speaking, Nash created a distinctive sound that became synonymous with the beloved Disney character. This innovative technique allowed Nash to bring the mischievous duck to life in a way that resonated with audiences everywhere. Nash first voiced Donald in 1934, and his performance quickly struck a chord, making Donald a standout character in animated films. It's amazing to think that a simple method of air control helped birth such an iconic personality, known for his loud, comical squawks and charming antics. Nash's unique voice has carried on through decades, influencing countless fans and reminding us all how creativity can make characters unforgettable. How did such a remarkable voice become a classic? Here's a wild fact about Cuba's national flag. The colorful flag of Cuba has a surprising connection to the vibrant city of Lisbon, Portugal. You might think of Cuba as its own unique entity, but its flag features elements inspired by Portuguese history. In 1849, when Narciso Lopez designed the Cuban flag, he was influenced by the flag of Puerto Rico, which itself had strong ties to the Iberian Peninsula. The blue and white stripes, along with the red triangle containing a white star, symbolize independence and freedom, echoing the values cherished by many nations in the Americas. The connections to Lisbon highlight the shared history and cultural threads between these regions, illustrating how flags can carry deeper stories than just their colors and shapes. Have you ever considered how flags reflect such rich histories and connections? Did you know that Mars can have double rainbows? Mars, the fourth planet from the Sun, offers a fascinating twist on this enchanting phenomenon. Unlike Earth, where rainbows form from sunlight refracting through raindrops, Martian rainbows arise from rare atmospheric conditions. Instead of liquid water, these vibrant arcs appear when sunlight reflects off tiny dust particles or ice crystals suspended in the thin Martian atmosphere. While these rainbows are much fainter than what we see on Earth, they provide a stunning display against the red planet's stark landscape. Imagine a magical, colorful arc stretching across the rusty skies of Mars. This remarkable spectacle reminds us that even in such a dry, desolate environment, Mars holds hidden visual wonders, showcasing the beautiful complexity of our solar system. Next time you think of Mars, remember, it can surprise us in ways we never expected. Believe it or not, Aztecs invented animal balloons. Thousands of years ago, the Aztecs used animal intestines to create unique balloons during their religious ceremonies. These fascinating creations weren't just for fun. They were part of elaborate offerings to their gods, showcasing the deep connection between their culture and spirituality. The intestines would be carefully cleaned, inflated, and shaped into various animal forms, all to please the deities they worshipped. Imagine the vibrant celebrations filled with colorful, floating figures that danced in the air, captivating the eyes of people gathered below. This ancient practice not only reflects the artistic skills and resourcefulness of the Aztecs, but also highlights how they infused art into their daily lives and religious rituals. Today, balloon animals are a staple at parties and events, but knowing that their origin traces back to such a rich culture makes them even more special, don't you think? Unbelievable but true, a golf course near danger, just south of the Korean Demilitarized Zone, DMZ, you'll find an astonishing one-hole golf course that sits amid a landscape of uncertainty and risk. This unique course is bordered by minefields on three sides, making each swing a reminder of its eerie surroundings. Rumor has it that at least one golfer's shot has accidentally triggered a landmine, highlighting the dangers lurking just beyond the green. The course not only offers a surreal golfing experience, but also stands as a unique symbol of contrast, relaxation amid tension. Golfers and thrill seekers alike flock to this unusual spot, drawn by its bizarre and risky charm. While it's easy to focus on the sport, the reality of the DMZ nearby serves as a stark backdrop, making every round a vivid reminder of the history and tension that still exist in this region. Would you dare to tee off in such a place? Did you know dolphins breathe more efficiently than humans? While humans only replace about 15% of the air in their lungs with each breath, dolphins are incredibly efficient, replacing approximately 90% of the air when they surface. This remarkable ability is vital for dolphins, as it allows them to maximize oxygen intake while they're submerged. Dolphins spend significant amounts of time underwater, sometimes diving for minutes or even longer in search of food or while navigating their environment. By quickly exchanging stale air for fresh oxygen, they ensure they have enough energy for swimming, hunting, and even socializing. Their unique lung structure and breathing technique, known as apnea, help them hold their breath while minimizing the time they need to surface. This adaptation not only enhances their survival in marine habitats, but also demonstrates the wonders of evolution. So the next time you take a breath, think about how dolphins have evolved to thrive in their underwater world. Miriam's gossip business, a dream come true. Turns out the truth is that 67-year-old Miriam from Colombia has transformed gossip into a thriving enterprise. She decided to turn the whispers and secrets of her neighborhood into something profitable, charging between 5,000 and 10,000 pesos for her stories. However, it's the juiciest tidbits, the ones that everyone wants to hear, that can fetch her more than 500,000 pesos. Imagine that, a simple rumor turning into a hefty profit. Neighbors flock to her door in search of the latest scoops, creating a bustling atmosphere where everyone wants to know the inside information. Miriam's sharp ear for details not only keeps her well-informed, but also helps her purchase 2 houses, turning her passion for gossip into a remarkable success story. In a world where information is currency, Miriam has become the go-to source for bustling local chatter, proving that sometimes the simplest ideas can lead to the greatest rewards. What would you do with that kind of business savvy? Did you know Jingle Bells was played in space? In December 1965, during the Gemini 6 mission, astronauts Wally Schirra and Tom Stafford created a delightful moment when they became the first musicians to broadcast a song from orbit. Using a smuggled harmonica and tiny sleigh bells, they played the festive tune while jokingly reporting a UFO sighting, complete with a pilot dressed in red. This light-hearted act brought the spirit of Christmas to the vacuum of space, showcasing how music and traditions can unite people, no matter how far apart they are. The playful performance not only entertained their colleagues back on Earth, but also reminded everyone of the joys and connections that the holiday season can inspire. This charming incident helped create lasting memories and highlights how even in the vastness of space, laughter and celebration can thrive. Taste the magic of rolled ice cream. This delightful dessert, often called Thai ice cream, is a tasty treat that has taken the world by storm. The process begins with a liquid mixture, usually made from milk, cream, and flavors of your choice, which is poured onto a freezing metal plate. As the mixture touches the cold surface, it freezes almost instantly, creating a creamy base. Skilled artisans then use metal spatulas to scrape the frozen mixture, rolling it into beautiful spirals. Each roll is placed neatly in a cup, allowing you to enjoy this unique dessert topped with an array of goodies, like fresh fruit, chocolate drizzles, or crunchy nuts. Unlike traditional ice cream that often comes in scoops, rolled ice cream offers a visually stunning experience, making it a favorite at fairs and dessert shops. Whether you savor it on a hot summer day or as a fun treat with friends, rolled ice cream's fun preparation and diverse flavors make it a sweet indulgence you won't want to miss. Guess what really drives Tesla's security features? Tesla's Sentry Mode is more than just a cool gadget. It's an essential security system designed to protect your vehicle. When activated, Sentry Mode uses cameras and sensors to monitor the surroundings. If someone gets too close or tries to tamper with the car, a red eye display lights up, serving as a strong visual warning. Imagine the surprise of a potential thief when they see that glowing red eye staring back at them. This creative feature not only helps deter theft, but also captures footage that can be invaluable for investigations. By turning your car into a vigilant guardian, Tesla adds a unique layer of safety that you won't find in most vehicles. Plus, it gives owners peace of mind, knowing their investment is being watched over. Ever thought about how technology can transform everyday items into protective tools? Can you handle Earth's highest temperature ever recorded? This scorching milestone occurred on July 10, 1913, when a blistering 134 degrees Fahrenheit was measured in Furnace Creek, Death Valley, California. Imagine standing outside in that kind of heat. This remarkable record has stood the test of time, remaining unbroken for over a century. Death Valley is already known for being one of the hottest places on the planet, and that day back in 1913 truly pushed the limits of what we consider hot. With its arid landscape and towering mountains, the area creates a unique climate that leads to such extreme temperatures. Interestingly, this record has sparked debates among meteorologists about its accuracy, given that early temperature reading methods were not as precise as today's. Yet it remains a part of history. Plenty of people flock to Death Valley each year, not just for its extreme temperatures, but for its stunning natural beauty, including colorful rock formations and mesmerizing sand dunes. How do you think you would cope with such intense heat? Get ready to explore Bouvet Island's isolation. Bouvet Island, located in the South Atlantic Ocean, is one of the most remote places on Earth. Imagine being over 994 miles south of the nearest land. This uninhabited island lies about 1,615 miles from the coast of South Africa, making it truly a slice of wilderness. The island is almost entirely blanketed in glaciers, creating a stunning but unwelcoming landscape. It's so isolated that few people ever set foot there, and accessing it is a real challenge due to the harsh weather conditions in the surrounding icy waters. The extreme remoteness of Bouvet Island adds to its allure, drawing scientists and adventurers alike who are curious about its unique ecosystems and wildlife. Despite its uninhabited status, it's important to note that Bouvet Island was designated as a nature reserve in 1971, protecting its fragile environment. So, if you ever dream of visiting a place cut off from the rest of the world, Bouvet Island might just be the ultimate adventure waiting for you. Feeling stressed? Try the stress-relieving pen. This innovative tool is not your average writing instrument. Designed with ergonomic ink, it enhances comfort while you write, making it a delightful choice for anyone who finds themselves jotting down notes or creating to-do lists. The ergonomic design means that it molds to your grip, providing a sense of ease and reducing strain on your hand. Imagine writing for longer periods without discomfort. People often overlook how much a simple pen can change their writing experience. With each stroke, the stress-relieving pen encourages a smoother flow, allowing ideas to spill onto the page effortlessly. It's perfect for students facing exam pressure or professionals caught up in meetings. The soothing writing experience can have a surprisingly calming effect, transforming a mundane task into a therapeutic activity. In a world where stress often takes center stage, why not give this clever tool a try? You might just discover that a pen can do more than help you write. It can help you unwind. What if I told you we used to have a third eyelid? Scientists believe that humans possess a tiny structure called the plica semilunaris, which is actually a vestigial remnant of a fully functional third eyelid, known as a nictitating membrane. This interesting feature was once crucial for our early human ancestors, providing protection for the eye by keeping it moist and shielding it from dust or harsh weather. Interestingly, many birds, reptiles, and some mammals still have this membrane, which helps them in their daily lives. Over millions of years, as humans evolved and adapted to different environments, the need for this extra layer of protection diminished, leading to the reduction of the nictitating membrane to just the small fold we see today. Now, the plica semilunaris doesn't play a significant role in our eye health, but stands as a unique symbol of our evolutionary journey. So next time you look in the mirror, remember that tiny fold is a fascinating connection to our distant past. Guess what really drives up your internet bill? In the early days of the internet, AOL, one of the pioneers in providing online access, charged users an hourly fee for connecting. To maximize their profits, they developed a sneaky tactic, rounding up each session to the next full minute. This meant if you finished a session in, say, 12 minutes and 46 seconds, AOL would bill you for a full 14 minutes. Imagine that, 15 extra seconds added to each connection, really piling up over time. While this might seem like a small change, it significantly affected monthly bills for many internet users. People often felt frustrated, especially as they watched their costs rise without clearly understanding why. This practice highlighted how businesses can cleverly manipulate billing to boost profits, leading to mixed feelings about internet access that was both revolutionary and, at times, frustrating. Can you believe how a late fee changed Netflix? It all started when Reed Hastings faced a $40 late fee for returning the movie Apollo 13 late to Blockbuster. Frustrated by this hefty penalty, Hastings had an idea that would transform home entertainment forever, a subscription model that eliminated late fees. Instead of paying for each rental, customers could enjoy unlimited access to movies for a monthly fee. This innovative approach captured the interest of many and led to the birth of Netflix. As more people embraced the convenience of streaming at home, Blockbuster began to struggle and ultimately face decline. Hastings' vision not only changed the way we watch movies, but also set the stage for a new era in entertainment, where flexibility and accessibility reign supreme. Who knew a late fee could spark such a massive shift in how we enjoy films? Is it really true that Watt's-Bar 2 is America's newest reactor? In 2016, the Yandro reactor, Watt's-Bar 2, officially opened its doors, becoming the first new nuclear reactor in the United States in 2 decades. This significant achievement marks an important milestone not just for energy production, but also for technological innovation. Nuclear energy has always been a hot topic, and Watts Bar 2 represents advancements in safety and efficiency that modern technology offers. As concerns about climate change grow, nuclear power emerges as a viable option to generate cleaner energy compared to fossil fuels. With a focus on reducing carbon emissions while meeting growing energy demands, Watts Bar 2 showcases how the U.S. is reinventing its approach to energy production. This reactor, built in Tennessee, reflects the nation's commitment to investing in advanced energy solutions as part of its overall strategy for a sustainable future. So could this be the start of a new era for nuclear energy in America? Guess what really drives Twitch viewers wild? During a recent live stream, popular streamer Kai Cenat took everyone by surprise when he proposed to his girlfriend in front of his excited followers. This unexpected moment added an unforgettable twist to the Twitch event, proving that live streams can be more than just gaming. As many viewers watched in disbelief, Kai's heartfelt proposal sparked joy and excitement among fans, making it a highlight of the stream. The spontaneity of the event showcased the unique connection between streamers and their audiences, where emotions run high and every moment can turn into something special. Kai's proposal not only made for viral content, but also reminded us how digital platforms can create real-life memories. Are you ready for more heartwarming surprises in the world of streaming? Did you know eBay's first sale was a broken item? In 1995, the very first transaction on the now giant online auction platform was for a laser pointer that didn't work. Mark Fraser bought it for $14.83 from Piero Midyar, the founder of eBay. This unexpected beginning shows how eBay was about more than just brand new goods. Omidyar created the site with the idea that people could buy and sell all sorts of things, even if they weren't in perfect condition. The sale symbolized a growing trend toward online marketplaces where buyers and sellers connect directly. Fast forward to today, eBay boasts millions of listings and countless success stories. It's fascinating to see how a single broken laser pointer kick-started an entire industry. So what do you think? Could a simple sale change the world? Here's a wild fact about giant snakes. In 2012, an intriguing image surfaced online, igniting wild rumors about a gigantic snake that supposedly emerged from the depths after a devastating cyclone struck the Red Sea. This cyclone was no ordinary storm. It claimed the lives of over 300 individuals, including around 100 divers, making the incident particularly tragic. As the story spread, so did the fantastical speculation about this mythical snake, capturing the imagination of many. People shared the image widely, wondering if this colossal creature was a genuine sighting or simply a well-crafted hoax. Despite the sensational nature of the claims, the snake turned out to be part of an urban legend, fueled by fears and mystery surrounding the cyclone's aftermath. This event reminds us how quickly stories can circulate, highlighting our fascination with the unknown and the extraordinary, especially in the wake of disaster. Prepare to be amazed by Borobudur's grandeur. This stunning temple, located in Indonesia, holds the title of the largest Buddhist temple in the world. Built in the 9th century, Borobudur is a masterpiece of architecture and art, featuring an impressive structure made up of a series of stacked platforms topped with a central dome. Its design symbolizes the Buddhist universe and is filled with over 2,600 relief panels and 504 statues of Buddha, each telling a part of the spiritual journey. The intricate carvings cover the entire temple, depicting various scenes from Buddha's life and important teachings. Every detail is meticulously crafted, making it not just a place of worship, but also an incredible gallery of art. Visitors often climb to the top of the temple, where they are rewarded with breathtaking views of the surrounding landscape, including lush forests and distant volcanoes. Borobudur is not just a temple. It's a profound cultural heritage site that represents the rich history and spiritual depth of Buddhism. Have you ever seen anything quite like it? Did you know Thomas Jefferson saved our National Library? After the British burned down the U.S. Capitol during the War of 1812, many important documents and books were lost in the flames. To help recover from this cultural disaster, Thomas Jefferson stepped up in an unexpected way. He sold his personal library, which contained over 6,000 books, to the Library of Congress. Jefferson believed that a well-informed citizenry was crucial for the success of democracy, so he wanted to ensure that access to knowledge was preserved. His collection was diverse, ranging from philosophy and history to science and literature, providing a wide-ranging foundation for the new nation. Jefferson's action not only rebuilt the Library of Congress, but also set a powerful precedent for the importance of learning and culture in America. Today, that library is one of the largest and most comprehensive in the world, reminding us of Jefferson's vision. How incredible is it that one man's passion for books helped shape our national identity?